Hey guys, it's your girl Rio with Z Palette. Today we have a really exciting episode. We've gotten a lot of requests on our social channels through emails, and we are going to be depotting the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker collection. Not only am I a huge fan of Jeffree Star since the MySpace days, I've been a huge fan of all of his makeup products, especially his colors. Very vivid, very beautiful. We have the actual full Jawbreaker set, we have his Jawbreaker Mini, and also we have the Brain Freeze, which is a beautiful highlighter palette. So what we're going to actually be doing is taking a few of my favorite colors from all the palettes, since there are going to be quite a few colors to go through. But I'm going to be putting it into a personalized Z palette right here. So shout out to Jeffree for watching this. This was made with our custom Z palette tool. A really great feature that you guys can do on our website if you want to upload some pictures, anything with text, colors. You can tailor it to anything that you want, and this will be ready for you to go once we've got it produced. So before we dive into these bad boys and depot them, I want to just talk briefly about the different palettes that are part of this collection. The first palette right here is going to be his signature Jawbreaker palette, and as you can see here, this has the 24 eyeshadow pans. This is a gorgeous assortment of colors. For those of you that maybe want to go a little bit smaller, I also recommend you try out the Jawbreaker Mini. You'll get virtually about the same kind of tones, the colors that are there. These are personally some of my favorites too, that are very gorgeous and vivid, as you can see, and this is a 9 shadow eyeshadow palette. Last but not least, I love to put any highlighter anytime I go out for any look, so highlighter is a big thing for me, it's a must. I really am excited to try out the Brain Freeze Skin Frost Pro palette, and this is going to have 6 highlighter pans, and they're much larger. I am going to be depotting all of these as well, putting them inside my palette. Welcome back, guys. We're now down to my favorite part. I've taken apart all of the colors from the Jeffree Star collection, and in case you didn't know, there are a few colors that are inside of the Jawbreaker Mini that you can find as well in the actual Jawbreaker palette. So I took those out, didn't need to put them in here, but gorgeous display of colors. You guys can obviously tell I'm a really huge pink person. I love the colors, very vibrant, and that's one of my favorite colors to do when it comes to doing my makeup. So I think I have a really good idea of which ones I want to put inside of my Jeffree Star palette. Really talked about this color earlier, which is to die for. I'm really excited. This is called Snack, and I'm really excited to put this inside because I like to use this color not only just for the eyeshadow, but also for an inner corner highlight. So this is a really diverse color that I've heard some really great feedback on, and it's going to definitely have a home inside of here. Jeffree, of course, has a really interesting and fun way of naming his shadows. So there's a few in here that I think are just really hilarious. I think they're funny and playful. There's a few I really don't think I can say on camera, but needless to say, Snack was one of my favorites. I also fell in love with Bubblegum. Again, self-explanatory, pink color, goes well with the color of the Z palette. So Bubblegum is also going to have a little place inside. You guys can see I've chosen my pinks. I also like to go ahead and break out of my comfort zone once in a while and do a few different colors. There's also a really beautiful shade of blues in here. Soaked was also one of my favorites. Very vivid, very vibrant. I didn't really get a chance to try his other palettes, so this is one color from his last palette, if you guys know about it as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put that inside. Great, so I've got all of my blues selected. I was a huge fan of Sour as well too, which is this guy right here. So I got my pinks, I've got my blues. So now it's time for the purples and oranges. Purples and orange make a great color contrast for one another. Orange Crush, very beautiful, very vibrant. This is also going to play really well for just exploring inner corner highlights, outer lids. You can't go wrong with a very gorgeous shade like this. Cool. Last but not least, you guys remember I also depotted the highlighters, and I am for sure going to dive into these. My two personal favorites that I came to find was Frozen Fruit. This is like really great for when you want to kind of play with some warm colors. If you want to go out for your day look, this is going to be one of my favorites. I'm really excited to try this particular shade. And then last but not least, another one that just really caught my attention was Freeze Tag. Very vibrant blue. I think this would be a really nice look for my nighttime apparel. And also with the assortment of the blues shades that I actually selected, I think this would be a great pair to complement that. Alright guys, so my palette is finished. Ta-da! As you guys can see, I've got a really great assortment of pinks, really nice assortment of blues, and of course the oranges. I feel like I have everything I need for a night look, a day look, very natural look, very good complementary colors that I can just experiment with. And I'm just really excited because overall the aesthetic is really pleasing and it looks so gorgeous, so beautiful inside of my Jeffree Star Z palette. So for everyone watching, thank you for being a part of this experience. And to Jeffree, if you're out there watching this, thank you so much. We're huge fans. And to boot, I also have you on the back of my Z palette. So wherever I'm going, you're going to be there right with me, giving me that thumbs up, Jeffree Star approved.